Alright, so I'm here in the 2023 Prius. This is a limited model. Had to do a retake there. Just wanted to give you a quick walk around of the interior of this vehicle. I'm extremely impressed with these vehicles. I love them. If I had the money, I'd be driving one. I'm 6'3", roughly 280. And you know, the biggest complaint out of these vehicles is the headroom getting in and out of it. And I won't lie, that is a pretty sharp line there, which gives it that really unique wedge design. But it can be a little tough getting in and out of it. Quite honestly, it didn't bother me. It's not something that would keep me from buying this vehicle. The only other complaint that I've really heard out of these is going to be the placement of this gauge cluster. So this is my level of view right here. This is right at eye level for me. I do have the steering wheel adjusted slightly. I pulled it out and I pushed it down just about a hair there. I can see it just fine. I can tell that this might be an issue for someone who might be slightly vertically challenged, maybe sitting right about this level. I can see how that would be pretty tough. You know, the best thing I can say for that is, you know, jack your seat up just a bit. It fixes it. It's really not that bad. It's in my opinion, it's way better than the previous generation where they had the cluster all the way up here. I hated looking all the way over here and trying to find the speedometer. So everything's right in front of you now. Like I said, very impressive vehicle. This one is a limited version, so it is going to have the heated and the cooled seats. It is going to have still a single zone climate control, but it will have all digital readouts. It will have the digital rear facing camera. Of course, that doubles as just a regular rear view mirror. You'll notice up here on all of our buttons, it's gone to more the Lexus side of things, so it's all touchpad. There's no actual hard buttons up here. I like that. I like the accent lighting throughout the cabin. Of course, you can't really see it during the daylight, but it's a nice blue line going right through there. I believe there's also some in the door pockets over here. Of course, this one will have the memory seat functions. It's going to have, of course, auto down on all windows, which is very nice. It's something Toyota's been sticking with for a few years now. Also, you'll notice the steering wheel looks like something out of a spaceship. It's a neat design. I like it. I can tell that there might be some backlash on just how much is going on up here, but quite honestly, it's not really that difficult. You get used to it. And honestly, once you do get used to it, it's pretty darn nice. Of course, over here on this side, you're going to have your intelligent cruise control. You're going to have, of course, adaptive cruise, which we call radar cruise control. We also will have just normal cruise control. You have the ability to change between those two modes here. You will have your lane keep assist. You will have your lane trace assist, which is, of course, a function included with that cruise control. You can obviously switch between presets here on your radio here. You can switch between, of course, sources, your XM, AM, FM, if you got Bluetooth connected, anything of that nature. On this side, you have, of course, your speak to talk button. You have your volume control, and then this toggle here allows you to switch up the screens on your gauge cluster. Plenty of things you can, oh, focus. All right, plenty of things you can change through here. You can check, of course, change up all your different themes, and you can turn your systems off and on, such as all your safety features. And of course, up top, you have a back button here, and you have your phone button, which allows you to answer and hang up on phone calls. Of course, this vehicle does have auto headlights. You'll notice a lot of the newer vehicles, like the Camry and the Prius and the other sedans, don't have fog lights anymore. That's because they've gone to the LED lighting up front, so the LED headlights, and I guess the angle that those headlights, the amount of spread they have, basically deems it fog lights unnecessary. You don't need them. Over here on this side, take a look. You do have a heated steering wheel. You do have the heated wiper function. You have auto high beams. And of course, down bottom, you have a locking gas cap with button. You have a trunk release, which this one here actually has a power rear hatch. That's something I find extremely interesting. Go ahead and close that. being that it is a sedan. So the previous generation, of course, that was never powered. That was always a something that you just pulled down. It was like a hatchback. Pretty neat. On this side, you do have your function for your button for your 360-degree camera system, so you can push that to turn it off and on. And then next to that is going to be the parking assist on this vehicle. I won't go into detail on that today. I might make another video for that. Right here, of course, you're going to notice you have a pretty nifty pocket. So it is a phone charger. It's a wireless charging pad. The difference is you don't lay it in vertically and you don't lay it down flat. You slide it in sideways. I actually like that. It doesn't move around as much. It actually allows for a little bit more versatility. If you have a larger iPhone, it will fit in here, which is nice. You have the power button right here, kind of tucked away. And then, of course, you have the intelligent shifter. It is all electronic, so I have my foot on the brake currently. So in order to put this vehicle in drive, you just push over and down for drive, over and up for reverse, and then, of course, down for neutral. If you go over and... Oh, I'm sorry. Let me do that one more time, guys. I like playing with it. If you drop it down again, you'll get to the B, which, quite honestly, from everything I've read, it's just a low mode. So, you know, snow, slick roads, anything of that nature, you can put it into that mode. If you put it back in park, you just push the park button. There is some hidden storage underneath the section here. You notice you get a couple Easter eggs, hidden compartment. Of course, you now going to have USB Type-C everywhere. You won't have a USB Type-A. You do still get a 12-volt plug-in, which is very nice. That's going to kind of wrap up the breakdown on this vehicle. Like I said, the 2023 Prius, don't let the naysayers talk you out of it. Go check one out for yourself, or come over to my dealership. I'm at Robbins Toyota over in Nash, Texas. I'd love to work with you, and I have one available. Oh, one last thing. It's got double sunroofs. Have a great day, guys.